Good evening.
Good evening.
Astha, why did you not send your document yet?
Sir, actually, I'm traveling back, sir. I will send it by tomorrow.
Today is Sunday. I was planning to end up this drafting class today only. So even tomorrow is festival, so maybe I may be engaged somewhere. Have you written grounds?
Sir, I have written half.
Okay. Okay, and Thir Thankara ready?
I just sent it, sir.
You have just sent it. Okay, I will start with Kush document.
So,
So this is document. Grounds of appeal.
yes.
Uh, I don't think appeal should be mentioned.
Okay, sir.
If you are mentioning appeal means earlier you have quoted the grounds and now you are seeking under appeal.
Okay.
Whenever you copy anything, always unlink the
Yeah.
sentence. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going through your contents and the grounds, but overall going through these paragraphs. Okay, things are almost fine. Let's come to the another document. Wait for a second, please. Okay, so next we have uh, Disha. Disha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Coming to the grounds. Okay. It's fine. Next. Here.
Sir, I sent you a new one.
Yes, yes. New one means
1 minute ago.
okay. Yes, I have received. Okay, I'm going to present your document. Visible?
Yes, sir.
Correct all these having still there is no numbering to the headings, and
I'll change it, sir.
these are points. It should be having numbers, and still yet no numbering, even not in paragraph, and question of law is their grounds. Only these grounds. Will you continue more? The final grounds are these are the only.
Sir, I could find these only, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. Next, Harshita. Am I audible to you, Harshita?
Yes, sir. So actually, I needed to go over some points. That's why I requested you to share the link. And after you shared, I haven't been able to go through the class 6 yet. So I have to back to that. So I need to go through it and
Okay.
make the changes and send it off.
Okay, try to complete grounds and share tomorrow. Astha, you are also required to share your documents tomorrow. And today I'm going to provide you the final content of the document. As you have written grounds, after the grounds, there must be last paragraph as declaration in compilation with Supreme Court rules. So the rules has to be compiled, and whatever you have compiled, but whatever you have followed in the petition, the rule which you have followed, you have to declare about it. So for that, always provide a heading. You can note down. Provide a heading called declaration in compliance with Supreme Court rules. So the heading would be declarations in compliance with Supreme Court rules, and there you can mention, try to understand what I'm going to quote is that the petitioner has no personal or private interest in the matter and has no civil, criminal, or revenue proceedings against him or that would have a common connection with these proceedings. The petitioner is an inspiring, whatever the position of the petitioner would be, you can quote, and then you can say that the petitioner is involved in socially relevant causes as well, and then you have to mention the credentials details like the PAN number of the petitioner is so and the unique identity number is so and the petitioner's annual income in the last year, if you wish you can declare, and the petitioner's email address is and the address of the petitioner is as stated in the cause title. So in the synopsis you have mentioned the address of the petitioner. Even in the original application, if you have mentioned the address of the petitioner, you can declare that line under this declaration compliance, and then you can add some more line that the petitioner has not filed any other petition before any high court or supreme court and seeking same relief or similar relief. So that means you are declaring that you haven't filed any petition at any court, either supreme court or the high court earlier. And then you can also allege that the cause of action arose when the CA was notified by the respondent in 2019. That the petitioner is alleging violation of preamble article 13, 14, 19 and 21 of the Constitution of India and the basic structure doctrine which are enshrined as fundamental right or have been read or by this honorable court. The public injury caused because of the impugned order is manifold and it affects integrity of India and attempts to divide India on the basis of religion. You can add the last line that the CA is illegal and against the constitution and if allowed to proceed it prejudicially affects the general public as it allows religion based identification of citizens and residents of India. Further, it provides an express entry door to India for residents of other countries, largely on the basis of their religion. The CAA can affect the integrity and political instability of India, which itself is a serious injury to the public at large. So that is how you can conclude your petition, and thereafter you have to add new heading as prayer. So under the prayer you have to mention that for the facts and reasons of of one more thing is that you can add one more line before the prayer. If you are filing any petition see, you have two options, either file petition before high court or supreme court. So the cause of action arises at supreme court, you have to define it too, since uh, the high court has the same state jurisdiction and supreme court has all over India jurisdiction. So if the center has notified any of the petition sorry, any of the notification, and if you think that the center notification could be challenged before the supreme court just because of the cause of action arises, and the jurisdiction may be entertained by the Supreme Court, then only you can mention that the CA is notified by the central government, so the jurisdiction may be entertained by the Supreme Court. So that's how you can conclude your petition. And then under the prayer, you can mention that uh, this honorable court may graciously be pleased to. Under the prayer, you can mention this honorable court may graciously be pleased to. And now, what to be pleased? You can explain. You can mention one by one A, B, C, D like that. So under A, you can mention declare that the Citizenship Amendment Act 2015, number 47 or 2019, is unconstitutional and void ab initio. Again, the next line would be declare that Section 14 of the Citizenship Act 1955 is ultra virus. The Constitution unconstitutional and void ab initio. And then next line would be under C, issue a writ, order, or direction in a nature of certiorari, quashing notifications. All six or seven, five or six, whatever those notification as, you can mention those notification number date wise, and also request for quashing those notification. And then the D, under D you can mention issue a writ in the nature of prohibition, prohibiting the respondents from proceeding with preparation of PAN India if they are prepared for the NRC or CA. You can mention like that. Then the last line would be under E you can mention such other orders may be necessary, may also be passed. And then you can mention the last line under the bold heading without having its number or alphabetic numerics. You can mention, and for this act of kindness, the, the petitioner shall ever remain duty bound and pray. And then the last would be filed by whoever the advocate is, whoever the petitioner is, and then date. So that's how your petition is completed. I hope you have understood things. Any question in this regard? Any of you may ask. Tisha, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
After the grounds, you have to mention declaration in compliance with Supreme Court rules. And there you can mention petitioner intention, its credential details like PAN, Aadhaar, address, and also mention about the jurisdiction, cause of action. That's how you can complete your petition. Now let me show you recent PIL filed by one of my colleague. So the matter was related to Allahabad High Court. Earlier in COVID, Allahabad High Court has directed all the subordinate courts to use video conferencing facility for the hearing purpose, filing purpose, and any other purpose if there is convenient. So during the COVID, all the matter used to be here through online through VC. Later on, subordinate court started uh, asking advocates to appear physically. So most of the judges start avoiding online hearing. Even any of the advocate used to be appear online, they used to be asked to appear offline physically. And similarly, In the High Court too, they have started hearing matters physically. So the uses of online got decreased. Most of the advocates, since they are the traditional practitioners, so they used to prefer offline practice rather than online. Even during the COVID, Supreme Court directed to all the high courts to use as parallel facility. Having said that, most of the high courts followed the rules, but some of the high courts and subordinate courts, like in UP, did not go through digital. So the recent PIL was filed by my colleague, and the notification was challenged, and also directed the drawn the intention drawn the attention of the Supreme Court about uh, their direction for listening or hearing or filing any of the matter digitally also. So now, suppose in Delhi or nearby the border of Delhi and UP, any lawyer wish to appear at Uttar Pradesh High Court, that is Allahabad High Court. So there is no such facility to file cases online, to appear online, because it was available during COVID, and thereafter it was stopped. And those lawyers who are practicing presently at Allahabad High Court, they used to prefer offline. Why? Because if there is online, no advocate would be hiring another advocate, or no advocate would be assigning task or the matter to any other advocate uh, residing or practicing at Allahabad High Court. So it was hindrance for them to practice, those who are traditionally practicing at Allahabad High Court. So through the PIL, it was drawn attention and asked the Supreme Court to direct High Court to use this facility and also avail us to avail such facility before the subordinate courts. So the PIL which was prepared, the document I'm going to share, since the PIL is just was for the enabling digital facility, and that PIL was a grant accepted and direction was issued. Let me show you the document. So this is the document. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Visible.
Okay. So this is the document. Uh, so one of my colleague is Anas versus Registrar General. This is an index. Index is having court fee, performa list, cover page, proceeding record of proceedings, and then limitation report, defects if there is, and that's how writ petition with affidavit. And under Article 142, and there is true copy of the original petition, and there is another copy, and that's how all the relevant document is attached. Now coming back to synopsis. The synopsis is as written as you have already written such kind of synopsis. So chronologically, there's a event date wise. Now this is the original petition. So the original petition, as you can see, this is the petitioner and this is the respondent. And writ petition under Article 32 of the Constitution of India seeking an appropriate writ, order or direction in nature of mandamus, or such other writ as Honorable Court may deem fit. So, as per our understanding, there was a need to file mandamus. So, it was mentioned that or direction in nature of mandamus. But even if mandamus is mentioned, the petitioner is not sure that the writ would be heard and directed under mandamus. So another line is so such other writ as on will court may deem fit. Okay, so that's how this application is prepared. So here the credentials of the petitioner, everything is mentioned. Facts of the case. Every paragraph is attached annexure. Since the document has already been issued by the registrar court, so there are large number of documents which needs to be attached and provide reference. So each paragraph is contained annexure page wise, and then there is a grounds. Also mentioned that the High Court of Delhi is 75 kilometer from Meerut. High Court of Simla is 340 kilometer. That is how it is contended that the Allahabad High Court is too far to visit and appear physically. So there must be digital facility available. And this is the prayer. And this is a affidavit is nothing but affirming verification an additional article declaration and again same copy and remaining annexures orders. And this is Wakalatnama and remaining documents are there of the petitioner. Okay, if you have any question you can ask me. And how it is filed is you can go to the Supreme Court website and file filing section is there, one of the option. There you can register as a petitioner individual, as a litigator, or as an advocate, or as an advocate on record. Three option is there. So as per your compatibility, as per your eligibility, you can register there as a general public, as a litigator. You can also appear without even an advocate. And if you are advocate, then you need to select advocate and then register there, create an account. Then there will be a facility to upload your documents having all the options to fulfill, and then you can submit it, and that is how it will be forwarded to the sections, judicial section. They will check your documents, raise the defects in the document. Once the defect is clear, and the matter will be put for hearing, date will be intimated, and that's how whatever the bench would be, it will be informed. That is all the processes. So tomorrow, any of you haven't completed grounds, do complete. Those who have completed grounds, additionally add declaration in compliance with Supreme Court rules, and then their prayer section should be there. And show me, that is, send me the final document correcting all those other errors. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any other question if you have, you can ask me. Disha, have you understood everything?
Yes, sir.
Kush,
Yes, sir.
Astha,
Yes, sir.
and Tirthankara Reddy.
Yes, sir.
So original application I have shown to you. Now you can analyze how it is filed. Overall, the petition is completed, and whatever the steps are there for most of the PIL, same pattern can be followed. All the advocate having its own set of rules when they start preparing their petition, but most of the petitions are on the based on the rules and patterns format directed by Supreme Court. Supreme Court has already stated and also uploaded the format on Supreme Court website. So any lawyer, senior or junior, they have to follow the same patterns. There may be slightly difference in their petition. Some may add declaration, some may would be adding the the credentials of the petition. But anyhow, they have to follow the format of the Supreme Court petition as directed on the website. Okay, you can ask anything if you have, if you wish to share. No question. So I consider I am ending this class today, and I can only check the documents those who haven't provided. I will be granting additional certificate for attending this drafting class, other than your internship certificate, which you will be completing during this month. In the last of the month, you will be granted certificate for internship. But for this PIL, I will be granting additional certificate. Those who are continuously attending and submitting their work on time. Okay, and I may be conducting next class related to different drafting. So I will be announcing in the group. Those who may be taking interest, they can join the class and learn new things. Thank you so much. I'm going to end this class, and tomorrow I'm not going to conduct class. Okay, I will be checking the documents only.
So we only have to add prayer and declaration.
Yes, yes, but sharing your complete document is compulsory.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.